Would you look at that? Let me get some light so y'all can see this. Hold on. Would you look at that? You see this chain guide right here? Look at that, look. Wow, now I have access to the whole galley gasket. Dope. I didn't have to remove it, but I did have to remove that dowel pin that was right there. As you can see, this is how I removed it. Channel locks, saves everything.
It's only as beneficial for help. We did it. 43, hey, y'all also want to take. Time falls, go bizarre, you gotta turn up a cheek. You wanna fall, you should the stars, you wanna aim with teeth. You wanna sound of Alexis, you wanna sound of a fish. You want it all, turn up them all, baby, you gotta invest. Baby, you gotta invest. And baby, you gotta invest. Trap early morning till the next morning, baby, you gotta invest. Baby, you gotta invest. You wanna feel financial protection, baby, you gotta confess. I put the emblem on all of my watches, look at this side of my wrist.
All right, got my gloves on. Move that out the way real quick. Let's get this crank sprocket off. That was super easy. Crank sprocket off. Move that just like so. Now I can get to the galley gaskets. All right, y'all. After millions of sweat drops later, I only got the galley gasket off. Galley, whatever you call it. Oh man. Of course it's not just gonna pop off. Okay, maybe you're right. Huh. This gasket was pretty damn good though. It was doing its damn job, wasn't it? Huh. I was for sure it needed to be changed. Damn. I guess not. Better safe than sorry, right? Damn, I can't even get the old one off with the flip. Turn out, Craig. Alright guys, so I've come to realization that for certain jobs you don't have to remove the upper oil pan, but for certain jobs you do. Now, me, in my particular situation, I have to remove my upper oil pan because I need to get to my oil pump, which is right here. And if you do, it's just 3 bolts, 1, 2, and 3. But the thing is, once I do those bolts, how do I get the oil pan off? It has to come through this hole. That's right. This is the crankshaft key right here. It has to slide off of that whole entire thing, but it can't because it's blocked by the upper oil pan. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna raise this motor back up. I'm gonna pop the upper oil pan off, of course. Might as well should have did it the first time around. But now I'm gonna get to the oil pump and replace the oil pump. Get this secondary oil galley gasket taken care of. Clean them up. Where's the other one? Look, I mean, it was on there pretty good, you know? So now I gotta get alcohol and a razor and try to scrape all this gasket stuff off, you know? So the new gasket would sit pretty good and nice and snug. And after I get, hey Craig, oh that's a dragonfly, you got it. All right, so pretty much after I get this thing off, this oil galley gasket off, and I lower the oil pump and I pop this thing off, I'm gonna be pretty much done. My job gonna be done. It's gonna be pretty much put everything back together. So that's what I'm working on now. Let me explain something to y'all. We try to do these oil galley gasket bolts. These screws, sometimes they're caked on, they're really, really tight. Not gonna come off. So what I do is, hopefully y'all can see everything I'm doing. Basically, you take you need a flathead, stick it in the smallest hole or whatever hole works best for you, and try to get this mug in there. Once you got it in there deep enough, you should be able to apply a little bit of pressure. And damn it. See it better if I'm like this. I get better angle. This one's a stubborn one. All right, so Now I finally got both of the dumbass gallery gaskets off. They honestly wasn't that bad. I mean, I need to replace it because they're old, of course, but they really wasn't even that bad. They were all together. I did this. I scraped it off. I tried to. I'm gonna have to get it better. But they really wasn't even in that bad of a condition. So now what I'm on is getting the upper oil pan taken off so that I can get access to this oil pump right here. We got this everything together. Let me catch y'all up. So basically, I went back on my video and I matched the timing up with the exact mark where I left it at. So next thing I do when I come here, I'm just gonna be installing the chain. Also, I've installed a water pump. I haven't put the bolts on there just yet. That's what I'm gonna do next when I come here as well. I'm gonna be putting the bolts on this water pump. I'm gonna be putting the actual chain on here and trying to get it tensioned out right the way. But as you can see down here, upper oil pan has been installed. So now I just gotta pull this old cooler line thingy. I got new ones from my rev up that I'm gonna slap on here and put the front timing case on there, and should be good. If you walk on back here, I replaced the rear main seal and I also sealed it up pretty good. So I just did that just because, you know, already here, might as well, you know. And that's where I left off at. So when I come back, I will be doing that.
We having foreign keys, nigga. Foreign keys. You ain't never.
That's a foreign key, nigga. Never seen my phone.
Man, look. What the fuck wrong with him, dog? You feel me? Tell him. Look, this nigga.
Yeah, nigga,
Look,
I'm hurt.
this nigga.
See, you gotta show him my scalp.
Pain right now, nigga. She paining his ass. Look. Pain is. Yeah, we on camera, nigga. We look good, nigga.
No, I don't.
Man, what the hell you talking about, nigga? We look good, nigga. Shit, man. Always camera ready. Homie, you dick. Where your hoe at? Look. Keezy. Cousin Keezy. We all finished thing, boy. We in the building. Mark. Capo. How your head feeling?
I'm on fire.
We in the building.
Crazy, nigga.
How your head feeling?
Crazy.
And then had something to drink, but I ain't spinning. You losing, we winning. I'm all in my bag. You still ain't jumped on this shit. Hey, I stay in my bag. I got cash to grab. Stuff it all in the bag. I roll out the bag. Yeah, these niggas is mad. I'm blowing that gas. I'm staying in my bag. I got cash to grab. Stuff it all in the bag. I roll out the bag. Yeah, these niggas they mad. I stay in my bag, I got cash to grab. Stuff it all in the bag, I roll out the bag. Yeah, these niggas they mad. Blowing their gas, stay in my bag. I got cash to grab. Stuff it all in the bag, I roll out the bag. Yeah, these niggas they mad.
I stay in my bag, my hand on the cash. I roll out the sack, I know I'm a boss. You took the stash. I'm fit for that money, I always relapse.
What else?
I always need cash.
Okay.
Got love for the game, I'll always be back.
What?
I'm always 100, just look at the dash, yeah. I hate the highway, I'm not in the money, it's calling, I gotta go get it, I don't have an option. I branded myself on my product.
Yeah, beneficial, nigga. Huh?
Look, all I lost on the conquest. I came, I saw, and I conquered.
I don't know anyone going harder than me. I'm back in my bag if I ever fall off. Yeah. Well, I run up just so I can ball out. Yeah. What?
I'm going up
And they wanna tone down. Yeah. I
Ain't
probably.
working, I cannot call out. Yeah, I stay in my bag. I got cash to grab. Stay with the ass, I got to grab. I got to get me another dance. I'm throwing these dollars.